Today we'll be seeing one of the important concepts in C language, that is switch concept. Okay, so in our daily life we'll be seeing many examples, like if you call some customer care, then they'll be asking you, for Telugu please press 1, for English please press 2, for Hindi please press 3. Okay, so they'll be giving you options. Okay, after selecting any one of the options they'll be providing the language related to that option. Okay, so when you click one, you'll be getting Telugu. When you'll be clicking 2, you'll be getting English. When you'll be clicking 3, you'll be getting Hindi. Okay, so when you click one, then how they will be providing you the related language is nothing but through switch statement. Okay, in the same way, and one more example like is, suppose you are calling customer care service after selecting the language. Okay, they'll be asking you, for complaints please press 1, for recharge please press 2, if you want to remove your caller tune please press 3. So means if you take anything they'll be providing you options. Okay, upon clicking that option you'll be getting that service. Okay, same with Swiggy. Okay, so there are some 100 number of examples in your real world where you'll be seeing the switch concept. Okay, what is that switch statement we'll be seeing in our today's video. Okay, so let's get into the program. Okay, so today I'm taking one of the basic examples, that is Swiggy. Okay, so what are the different options we'll be having in Swiggy? Let us say one. First option is like, your order is not delivered within time. Okay, so they told you like your order will be delivered around some 6:15 p.m. but it's 6:17 p.m. still you didn't get your order. So at that time if you click on help desk, okay, and chat with Swiggy, then they'll be providing you some options. In that the first option will be this only, your order still didn't get delivered within time. Okay, what is one more option you'll be getting, like payment is done but order was not placed. This is one of the regular options you'll be seeing on Swiggy. And one more. Okay, so these are the options. Okay, there are many options, but for making it to be simple I have selected only 3 options. Okay, so by clicking on the numbers he need to select these one of these three services. Okay, so for that number you need to give the value at the runtime. In the sense user will be giving the value at the runtime, so that's why you need to get that value through scanf. Okay, so let us say the number which the user give be int I. Okay, so please enter 1. Okay, you're asking customer to enter 1. Okay, so please enter 1 for search. Control C. Okay, please enter 1 for your order is not delivered within time. Okay, so this you need to put in printf. So printf. Okay, so slash n. Okay, so please instead of enter let us say press. Okay, so please press 1 for your order is not delivered within time. Okay, or you can also like give please press 2 for what is that one, payment is done. Okay, for payment is done but order was not placed. Okay, so this is the one. And one more thing is like, so all these things will be printed. Okay, pressing 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, so these value need to be stored, so that's why for that you need to use scanf percent I. Okay, so for time being I'm printing this state value. Okay, so percentile d comma I. Okay, so So first we'll be trying to run the part of this program. Okay, so we'll be running. Okay, so please press 1 for your order is not delivered within time. Please press 2 for payment is done but order was not pressed. Please press 3 for the items or missing in the order. Okay, to semi 3. So we are able to do 30% of the job. Okay, so now switch concept comes into picture. Okay, or switch statement. Switch is nothing but like if the customer want to talk about this one, then we need to switch him to that related issue. So that's why we are using the concept of switch in your general language also. Okay, in English also, what is the meaning of switch? Switch on, switch off. Switch on in the sense you are taking the fan into the running state. Switch off in the sense you are turning it off. Okay, so switch in C program is similar to your electric switch. Okay, it is taking you to one of the states. Okay, so for that we'll be using the switch. Okay, so here we'll be using the concept of switch statement. In if we'll be using condition. Okay, so every if will be followed by condition. In the same way every switch will be followed by expression. Okay, the expression is nothing but the number which end user is giving at the runtime. In the sense this 1 2 3 is called expression. Okay, so this value is nothing but your expression, so I'm passing here I. Okay, so this is nothing but your switch statement. Okay, so end user will be giving 1 2 3. Okay, so this one or 2 or 3 value we are taking and we need to send it as the expression. Okay, once we are sending this value as expression, then we'll be making user to go into the specific related issue. Okay, so this is the structure or this is the syntax of switch case. Okay, so switch case. Okay, so inside switch always you need to use the case. Okay, so if it is case 1, in the sense if the user wants to tell us like your order is not delivered within the time, then that becomes case 1. Why? Because for press 1, in the sense he presses 1, so the value 1 will be stored in I. So for case 1, in the sense for case 1, what's the issue? Your order is not delivery within time. Okay, so he pressed that 1, so 1 we need to tell the end user that printf. Okay, the issue is sorry for the convenience. Okay, sorry for the convenience, please wait for a moment, we will be checking with our delivery partner. Okay, so this is the statement which you need to show to the end user once he presses 1. 1 is nothing but related to your order not got delivered. Okay, in the same way checking with our bank services. Okay, bank services, and will let you know shortly. Okay, so once you presses number 2, then you need to display this message. Okay, so what happens if you press 3? What is 3 related to? 3 is related to inconvenience. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, please wait for a moment, we'll be checking with the restaurant. Okay, with the restaurant. Okay, so this is the case. Okay, now we'll be seeing what is the output. Okay, did we use / properly? Yes. Okay, so run. So once user will be clicking on the help, okay, on the Swiggy, he'll be able to see all these options. Okay, in this I'm using only 3 options, so you'll be seeing please plus 1 for your order is not delivered within time. My order was delivered. Okay, please press 2 for payment is done but order was not placed. Okay, this is not my issue. My issue is I ordered 4 items but I got only 3 items. So for that, what customer will be doing? Customer will be pressing 3. Okay, 3. Okay, so what happens if it's 3? Sorry for the inconvenience, please wait for a moment, we'll be checking with the restaurant. Okay, so this is the thing we need to do. We'll be checking with remaining options. So what if he presses 1? Okay, if he presses 1, he will be getting sorry for the inconvenience. Please wait for a moment. We'll be checking with our delivery partner. But unfortunately, we got case 2 or case 3 also. But if you observe, when we pressed 3, we got only case 3. When we press 1, we got all the 3. What happens if we press 2? Okay, if you press 2, we are getting 2 and 3. So can anyone tell me what's happening here? It's nothing but if you press 1, then the cursor is jumping here and it will be printing me all the statements. Okay, so all the actions are executed after case 1. Okay, if you select 2, all the statements are executed from case 2. Okay, so if you select 3, all the statements are executed from case 3, but our job is to get only this one to get executed when person clicks 1, and only this one need to get executed when person selects 2, and similarly this one need to get executed when person clicks 3. But what happening, whenever you use switch statement, your cursor is going to exit that case, but unfortunately it is printing the below statements also, or it is executing the below actions also. So for that reason you need to use one beautiful concept, that is break. Okay, so what is the meaning of break? I'll be letting you know. What is the meaning of break is, so what I told you, if the user gives 1, then the value will be stored in I. Okay, so then the cursor will be jumping here. Okay, so case 1, it will be executing this one, then next immediately it will be executing the second one also. But when it encounters this break statement, what happens is that it will be coming out of this switch statement. So cursor doesn't go to case 2. After it encounters break, it will be coming out of this switch statement completely. In a similar way, if it goes to case 2, it will be printing this one and it will be trying to execute the next case also, but as it is break statement, it will be coming out of the switch statement. Okay, so what is the meaning of break statement? Break statement is nothing but it will be making compiler or cursor to go out of the switch statement. So once this statement is executed, the break statement tells compiler cursor, please get out of the switch statement. Okay, so when teacher asks you please get out of the class, what does it mean? You need to get out immediately without talking anyone, or without sitting, or without taking back. Immediately at that instant you need to get out of the class. In the same way, break is also means the same. Okay, so once the compiler cursor encounters this break, without any delay it need to get out of the switch statement. So in that case we can achieve that once it jumps to case 1, it will be printing this one and it will be coming out. So once it jumps to case 2, it will be printing this one and it will be coming out. If you see case 3, it doesn't have anything to print below, so no need to use break. If you use break also nothing happens, but it's best to use break for the last case. Okay, so and this is the help of break. Now you'll be getting perfect output. Okay, so if you see here, I'll be pressing 1. Okay, so I got only this statement printed when I click 1. Now I'll be pressing 2. If you see here, only this statement got printed. Okay, now again you'll be pressing 3, you'll be getting only one statement getting executed. Okay, so this is the thing. Now I'll be asking you, what if user gives option 4? Okay, so that's why I suggest you to use default. In the sense, whenever user gives one integer which is not there in the options, then you need to throw him error. Okay, so for that I suggest you to use default. Okay, okay, default doesn't have any number. Okay, so default. Okay, so what you need to print, sorry, we don't have any service with the entered option. Okay, so before running this program, I need to write one statement. What is that? If you enter case 3, then automatically this statement also will be getting executed. So that's why, as case 3 is not the lost case, we need to put a break here. Okay, so break statement should be there for all the case statements except the last case. Okay, so initially default was not there, so this is the last case there, so that's why break is not needed. But if you see here, this will be the last case statement, so that's why you need to put break. Okay, so now we'll be trying to run. Okay, so 1 2 3, suppose mistakenly user has entered 6, he has entered 6. So if you see here, sorry, we don't have any service with the entered option. Okay, this is the thing. So if you don't use default also, you won't get any error, everything will be fine. But sometimes mistakenly, instead of 2, if the user presses 22, or instead of 3, if the user presses 03 or 30, something like that, then we need to tell him that, so we don't have any service with the given option. Okay, so once again I'm telling you, if you don't use default also, there is no error. Okay, but I suggest you to use default, because sometimes user will be giving other option without knowing. Okay, so this is the concept of switch statement. It looks simple, but just execute once, because syntax is important in C programming language. Okay, so if you have any doubts, please ask in the comment section and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.